Well, good morning everyone. This is George Beiruthi from FS Securities giving you the market report for Wednesday the 8th of October. Let me start with who we are. We're a stockbroking firm here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, and I intend to give you a bit more information about our company later in this presentation. But let me start also with the disclaimer. Everything I say here is for general advice and general information only. And before you take any action, please consult with your professional advisor or talk to us directly. A copy of this disclaimer is available to you should you wish to receive it. Please call the office if you wish to. Okay, let me start with the data overnight. We start with Wall Street, where we've seen the US stocks closing sharply lower on the back of data out of Germany that added to concerns about possible headwinds to corporate outlooks. And that's of course ahead of the start of earnings season. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 267 points or 1.6% and closed at 16,720. The broader S&P 500 was down 1.5% and closed at 1,935, distancing its way from the 2,000 psychological level which we saw recently. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 index that comprises several European major markets was down 1.8%. In London, the FTSE 100 index was down 1%. In Japan, the Nikkei was down 0.7%. And in China, the Shanghai index was closed. On the commodities, gold a short time ago was trading at 1,208, that's US per ounce, and that is a rise of $1 from this time yesterday, and let's call it steady. Silver closed this morning at $17.20, down 15 cents or 0.4%. Crude oil at 88.5 US a barrel, down $1.80. Copper, the world's economic barometer, was steady at 303 cents per pound. And iron ore, which is important for our miners such as BHP, Rio, Atlas Iron and Fortescue, rose 1% to $80.40 US a ton. On the currencies, our dollar will give you 88.2 US cents, 95.3 Japanese yen, 69.7 euro cents, and 54.8 British pence. And these, of course, are intra-banks rates. On our market yesterday, the benchmark ASX 200 index dipped 0.2% to 5,284. The market posted its biggest intraday swing of the year as bank stocks oscillated widely and Rio Tinto rallied. The turbulence came despite the October meeting of the Reserve Bank of Australia delivering no surprises in its interest rate decision. The best performers amongst the leaders yesterday were Rio, up 4.3%, followed by BHP 1.7%. Worst performers, we have QBE down 2.1%, followed by Santos 1.5%. Local shares are set to open sharply lower. The SPAR futures contract was showing down 60 points, indicating a sharply lower start when the market opens in approximately 45 minutes. On the announcement, which happened to be important to our market and the market overseas, we have tonight the US Federal Reserve meeting minutes that will indicate their thinking about future interest rate. And in China, we have the HSBC services data. And in Japan, Bank of Japan monthly report. And in Europe, Bank of England credit conditions. Every day we update the market volume to show the trend over the last 3 weeks. We also like to show the ratio advances to declines. It really shows the strength of the momentum and how the buyers and sellers interact. I believe this is one of many ways to understand the trend of the market. Again, this chart is available on our market report that we send to our subscribers, and we also place it on the website. What we see here in the last 8 days, you can see that the declines have actually exceeded the advances on every single day. It really shows that we are right through a downtrend that started about 3 weeks ago. We also like to scan the market. Even though the market overall went down, there are certain companies that have performed very well. A company called Regis Healthcare was up by 10% yesterday. Another company, Program Maintenance Services, up 7%. LSA Gold, nearly 5% up. The 7 Group Holdings, nearly 5% up. Oceana Gold, up 4% up. Rio Tinto, I mentioned, up 4.3%. Fortescue Metals was also up 4% on the rise of the price of iron ore. This table is presented to all our subscribers every morning. We also like to show companies with high volume. Telstra was actually was down 1 cent, but with an extremely high volume, 54 million shares exchange hands, and the volume over the last 2 weeks averaged between 20 and 30 million shares. Fortescue Metals also had a very high volume of 36 million shares. Finally, we like to also show you the sectors. You can see from the sectors here that all sectors were down. Well, gold was up 1.5%, was the only sector that was up reasonably well. But in terms of the sectors that did not perform, we have the mid-cap were actually down. Properties down 2%. Utilities down 0.4%. Telecommunication down 1.3%. Again, we show you these tables every morning so you can at least have an idea about which sector is performing better than other. Okay, who I am? My name is George Beiruthi. I'm the director here at FS Securities. I have many years of trading and investment experience and several qualifications to support what I offer my clients. My ambition today is to help our clients and prospective clients to become effective investors and traders. Here we are. We're a stockbroking firm here on the Gold Coast in Queensland. We are fully licensed. We trade shares, options, commodities, CFDs, foreign exchange, and offer our clients a very attractive investment with 7% interest paid monthly, that is 7% per annum, interest paid monthly, and 9% over 3 years. Again, that's 9% each year over 3 years, interest paid monthly. Also, we are financial planners and cater for all your financial needs. How to reach us? Well, here is our landline, 61 for Australia, 7 for Queensland, 5630-4141. I'm available to be contacted on my mobile, as it can be seen on the screen, and you can write to me at george@fssecurities.com.au. But we highly recommend that you visit our website, and if you're not already a subscriber, why don't you actually try our 15-day free trial. There you can see everything that we offer on the website, from daily recommendations, daily scans, daily picks, our current trading positions and results. We have a lot of tutorials, education webinars. We have many charts and a lot of information. So why don't you actually register now for the 15-day free trial. Okay, well, that's all from us here at FS Securities. Remember to trade safely and wisely. We'll be back again at 1:15 this afternoon to tell you what is going to happen to the market today. And of course, as I mentioned, be wary because the market is going to drop at least by 60 points when it starts, according to the futures. Okay, anyway, have a good day.